welcome back to Storytime. Today we are reading A Tale of Two Socksies by Janie Martin, illustrated by Martin Tidy. And Janie is a local author and she has said that we can read her stories for Storytime. So thank you very much, Janie. So this story might answer a few questions, especially for the grown-ups. So grown-ups, pay attention. Have you ever wondered when you put socks in the washing machine, you put a pair of socks in, but sometimes only one sock comes out? So if you listen to this story, you'll find out what happens to that other sock. Has the washing machine eaten one of Daddy's Socksies again? Amy asked. I don't know what keeps happening to them. 6 black socks went in, but only 5 have come out, Mummy sighed. Can we make a sock puppet out of the spare one? Amy asked. Please? If I don't find its twin when the washing's dry, then we'll make a sock puppet, said Mummy. Yay! Amy jumped up and down. Amy tried to play quietly, but not be impatient or get in the way, but it seemed like forever until Mummy finally called her. Can we make a sock puppet now? Asked Amy, appearing almost at once. Goodness, Mummy laughed. If only you came this quickly every time I called you. She waved the spare sock. Amy clapped her hands and whirled around in circles until she fell into a dizzy, giggling heap on the floor. Soon they had everything they needed. Mummy cut out a tongue-shaped piece of felt and 2 more pieces for ears. Then she put the sock on her hand while Amy glued them into place and added a fluffy bobble for a nose and 2 googly eyes. Hello, I'm Toby Toe Warmer, said Mummy in a funny voice and moved the sock puppet's mouth. Amy giggled. Can I have a go? She asked, giving her cutest pleading look. I think I want to lie down until my glue is dry first, said Toby Toe Warmer, with a bit of help from Amy's mummy. OK, sighed Amy. It's nearly tea time, said Mummy in her normal voice. Once you've eaten everything on your plate, Toby should be dry enough for you to play with him for a little while before bed. After tea, Amy put Toby Toe Warmer on her hand and the 2 of them had lots of fun. Toby sat on Daddy's knee. Then he ate Daddy's toes. When Toby changed the channel on TV, Mummy and Daddy decided it was bedtime. Toby brushed Amy's teeth and her hair, then helped her to get undressed and into her pyjamas, before Mummy tucked them up in bed where they fell fast asleep. Amy was in a strange place. Everything around her was made of fabric. The branches and trunk of the tree she was standing under were made of teddy bear material, and its leaves looked like they might have been cut out of curtains. Opposite, across a park made of green blanket, were houses. They were all squishy like cushions. They had soft doors that flopped open, and Amy was amazed to see socks of all different sizes and patterns come hopping out into the sunshine. There were stripy socks and spotty socks, socks with bees on and socks with cats on. In fact, there were socks with every pattern and colour imaginable. Then there were some serious socks of grey and white and black, some for sports, some for work and some for school. The small socks were running, jumping and laughing together. The medium-sized socks were in groups, jostling each other and chatting happily. The big socks were in 2s and 3s, talking quietly and smiling at the little ones enjoying themselves. The football socks started a match. Amy had no idea how they knew which side was which, as the socks were all from different teams. It didn't seem to matter though. They were all having fun. Amy started to look around for Toby's twin. Now she could see that even the plain socks were different from each other. While she was staring hard at the big black socks, one of them came over to her. Hello, are you looking for someone? Asked the sock. Daddy's black sock disappeared in the washing machine today, said Amy. Do you live in Lowestoft? Asked the sock. Yes, said Amy. Ah, You must be Amy Marie Brown. You'll be looking for Tony Toe Warmer. He arrived in the spin cyclone. Hold on, I'll get him to come over. And the sock hopped off. It wasn't long before he was back, and with him was Tony Toe Warmer. Amy recognised him instantly. He was exactly the same as Toby. Hello, Amy, said Tony. I didn't expect to see you here. Is everything okay? Yes, I just wanted to know where the odd socks go, she said. Well, sometimes when the washing machine spins really fast, a sock gets flung into Sockland. Today it was my turn, said Tony Toe Warmer. It's really lovely here. We all secretly long to be flung. My only sadness is leaving my twin behind. He looked really unhappy. How is Toby? Is he in the bin? No, he's my sock puppet. I think he's happy too, said Amy. Just then there was a whooshing and a whirring, and a twirly wind blew through Sockland. When it passed, there was a new sock on the blanket, looking slightly dazed. What was that? Asked Amy. That was the spin cyclone. Another sock has been flung. Thank you so much for looking after Toby, he said, smiling. Please say hello from me and tell him I'm okay. I will, said Amy, and Tony Toe Warmer hurried off to join the other socks, who were all greeting the new arrival. As Amy watched, the scene began to fade. Amy opened her eyes, and she was back in her own bed. Toby Toe Warmer was there on the pillow next to her. Tony says hello. He's in Sockland and having a lovely time, but he misses you. He's pleased you are my sock puppet, and so am I, Amy whispered to Toby, and then she drifted back to sleep. Toby Toe Warmer smiled, Toby Toe Warmer smiled, sighed contentedly, and wriggled closer to Amy. Oh, lovely. Oh, well, I'm glad that the socks that do go missing in the washing machine end up in Sockland, and they seem to have a lovely time. So if you are worried about the socks that disappear in the washing machine, worry no longer, because we all know that they're nice and safe. So that was A Tale of Two Socksies by Janie Martin, illustrated by Martin Tidy. And we will be back again tomorrow at 2 o'clock with another story time. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.